Alright, people, we're gonna be talking about Alpha, and this is gonna have spoilers in it, so I'm sorry in advance. I do have a new notebook. It's called Thoughts of Sorts, where after I watch a Bollywood movie, I write down my thoughts in sorts. We're gonna start with the positives because I feel like I've just seen a lot of men discriminating against the movie, which I'm not surprised by, I'm not shocked by. I was expecting it. I knew it was gonna happen. They saw female led spy film and went nuts with that information. Okay, so positives. I liked Alia and Sharvari's banter and their on screen chemistry. I thought it worked. I loved the cameo of Dia Mirza. She's so beautiful. Like, her 10 minutes in the film was, I think it was less than that, honestly, but she was gorgeous. She slayed. Anil Kapoor, that man, I mean, just like, I was like, whew, like, he was so good. I enjoyed his role a lot. Bobby Deol made me hate him, and that just means he did his job right. So, 10 out of 10. Who else we have? I think those were pretty much it. It was Bobby Deol, Anil Kapoor, Sharvari, and Alia. They literally carried the film. Hrithik Roshan's cameo was the best part. I don't think that's a spoiler because you guys saw his eyes in the trailer, and if you didn't know that was his eyes, what are you doing? You know what I mean? I went on a tangent 3 times, so I'm restarting this. Hopefully this is the last time. I'm gonna read most of what I can understand. I can't read my handwriting. Okay, so safe to say I'm over the Pakistan versus India spy movies. This did not classify as a spy movie. Where was the spying? You tell me where the spying was. They had an opportunity to be different and lead the story into a different direction. Another part felt another point. That says another point. Another point felt like the story wasn't fully thought out. Rithik's cameo was the best. I honestly expected a bit more, but what he was, the minutes that he was in was fine. It's cute or whatever. Songs were not memorable except that one famous one. What a bum bum. As a Caribbean, I appreciated that. Fateh annoyed me. Dia Mirza, beautiful cameo, glad to see her in more projects lately. Sharvari's portrayal of Durga stole my heart. This is not in here, but this is me going off on a tangent. I felt like her portrayal being light-hearted, fun, her accepting Sita, like that you're my sister vibes. Like, I love that. Her being protective of her dad. I did feel like they didn't do her justice as a character. Like, they, even though she was definitely the other half of the film, she barely got any story development, character development, anything. We don't learn nothing about this girl. That nothing about her. I put Sita was good. I like the action bits, especially by the girls. I probably would have cleaned up a few places, but other than that, it was okay. There's a scene where they're fighting with the one with Hrithik Roshan, and there's a guy in the background who's waiting to like pounce on Alia and like beat her up, and like they wait. It's like, it wasn't like, it didn't look nice. Anyway, okay. I put that I'm shocked that they didn't try to throw into a romantic element in there. Ek Tha Tiger had a romantic element. But which one is part of it? Javan, Patan, whichever one Shah Rukh Khan's in that is part of this spy universe had a romantic element. War, pretty sure there was a romantic element in there too. Part of my brain is like, okay, maybe they didn't want to do that because they wanted to keep the focus on the girls, because it's like a big deal that 2 females are leading this movie. Whatever. In the future, here's a note. If you decide to add the romantic element and you want to like expand on their characters, I feel like all men wrote these girls, because some of the things are just kind of like, okay. Anyway, hear me out. If they actually do any kind of spying in the like in future projects, and Sita has to go undercover and Durga has to like talk like through like an earpiece and teach her how to flirt to get like information out of a hot guy who's like the bad guy, I can see Sita being very awkward and like not know how to navigate that situation because she was literally grown up in a lab and she doesn't know how to talk to men. Like, I could see that bit being like authentic and funny and like a true bonding moment with the girls too. So just putting that out there. Let's see, what else did we write here? Anil Kapoor, man, what can't he do? I was simping for him the entire movie. There was this one scene where he was like, unaliving some men, and I was like, ooh. Anyway, what did I write here? I loved him. Great addition to the film. I hope the sequel is better. This is brutal. I wrote this like, what day is it? The 8th? 3 days ago. Let's see. Shocked that they were so tight-lipped about it. Yet it could have been better. Next movie, add more females. Yeah, let's talk about that. They were so tight-lipped about this film. Like, it was like this amazing project that it was going to be groundbreaking and box office hit. The thing is, it's not as bad as the men who are reviewing this movie is making it seem. Like, I thought it was pretty okay. It was pretty average. The story is redundant. It's always Pakistan versus India. There's always some guy who's like infiltrating India for like information for Pakistan, or like vice versa, and they always paint Pakistan in like a horrible light. And I hate it. It's so annoying. Like, be original. Can we do something different? In my head, when they had first announced this movie, I thought it was gonna be like a special forces team, or like a secret, like kind of like Marvel's Agents of Shield, like that, but a group of like badass females who are actually like spying, and like they're assassins and they're doing cool shit. Like, I thought like they were, or even a freaking heist. I would have taken that over this. But whatever. I was expecting more. I was expecting like some females. Like, if they didn't ban Shraddha, she would have killed at being a female spy for Yash Raj films. I thought Sonakshi would have been a great like addition to the film. Who else kind of gives badass? I can't think. But like, that's where my mind was going. When I left that theater, I was just like, it wasn't horrible. Like, I didn't regret going. It just made me sad that like they didn't get a well thought out film. It's like the same sugar honey iced tea. I think that it could have been better. I'm not gonna lie to you. Will I watch it again? Probably, to understand where they were coming from as like a point of view, as like a film. Like, I just want to watch it as, again, from like a fresher viewpoint and not as an audience member, because my initial reaction was this could have been better. The songs, dude, what was that? I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't name one song from that movie, and I'm pretty sure there was like 3. There was one with Sharvari introducing her. There was the remix of the We Know. I'm not gonna sing it again. And then the last one at the end, Massacre. They looked nice, but what were those lyrics? Who's remembering that song at all? Anyway, it wasn't horrible. If you want to see Anil Kapoor and the girls like kick ass, watch it. If you want to hate Bobby Deol's character for a little bit, watch it. If you think you're gonna leave that movie and be like, wow, what a story, you're not gonna do that. You're probably thinking the same things. Why is it again India versus Pakistan? Why is it again, like, why? Anyway, that's enough. I am gonna watch Dhamal 4 on Friday. I'm gonna try to be more consistent with posting my reviews rather than wait 5 days to do it. It's just that, like, I get tired. Anyway, bye.